Hey, YTPC. Want to jump on real quick and do a video response entry into Cosmo, Cat Dad Piper's 1 year anniversary of being in the YTPC. So congratulations, Cosmo, and I'm glad you could join us. If you haven't checked out Cosmo's channel, I'll put a link to his channel and to his giveaway video. He makes some pretty sweet kitten mittens, is what he calls them, and they're pipe socks. He makes custom pipe socks, and haven't ordered any yet. It's been on my list of, accessories or things that I want to get. But so I'll put a link to his channel. You can contact him and all that stuff if you want a kitten mitten. But so I want to answer these couple questions that he asks for his giveaway entries. Housekeeping, smoking a Molina volcano shape pipe. And I'm smoking some McBaron Club Blend. Probably my favorite tobacco. Pretty close to it. So the first question is, describe your perfect, ideal summer smoking session. And I'd have to say, I experienced this, not too long ago, I guess. It was a morning, and made coffee, and it was, perfect morning, like as far as weather. Wasn't too hot, not too cold, just perfect, kind of brisk. It was about 9-10 a.m. and it was a Saturday morning, I believe. But I wanted to have a morning smoke. I don't usually get to have my morning smokes very often, just because kids and stuff, and then I got other chores I try to get done before I go to work. But I decided I want to have a morning smoke with my coffee. And my wife's like, "Oh, we'll come out with you." And I said, "Okay." And so we're sitting on the front porch, like here. My wife was sitting on the swing, and there's a table. They've seen me do videos at before. I sat at the table. And then my two younger kids, they just played on the porch with toys or chalk or whatever. And just had my coffee and whatever blend I was smoking. I don't know if there would be a blend that I would pick for that ideal smoke. I don't know. Sometimes I usually enjoy Virginia blends. I'm really liking Virginia and Kentucky blends, like this McBaron Club blend. So I'd probably go with that, or like a light English. I really don't know if there'd be a certain pipe that I'd want to smoke. This is probably one of my favorite pipes. So it'd probably be this, or even a pipe I don't usually smoke as often, like a church warden or something. Like I normally only smoke my church warden pipes if I'm sitting down and, just relaxing. And I do a lot of my smoking, like, driving, so I usually don't smoke church wardens while I'm driving. But so probably something like that. And then but yeah, we just kind of hung out on the porch, And I turned on some music. And I decided to listen. I played Devil Makes Three. Just a really, it's nice, easy listening to. Easy listening, like, I don't know, folk country or something like that. But it was really relaxing. I mean, I just enjoyed the company of my kids and my wife, and a pipe and some coffee, and it was just a nice start to the day, I guess. And second thing, any bit of advice you'd give to a new pipe smoker, or like somebody that's wanting to get into the pipe smoking hobby? And I'd probably say to just not think about it too hard. Like, there's always different, you can look on YouTube on how to pack a pipe, how to light a pipe, all these different things. So that way you know, get the perfect smoke, all these different techniques. But if you just do it and not pay, just do it. I don't like example. I when I first started pipe smoking, I learned the 3-pack method and did all that and learned how to light it and tamp it and all that stuff, and I'd be smoking and just concentrate on smoking, and the pipe would go out. So I'd relight it, and then the next bowl I'd try maybe a different way or a different method, or try perfecting the 3-pack method that you're supposed to use, or people say is the best way. And then I think one day I just didn't think about it. I just got my pipe, my tobacco out, and just packed a pipe. Didn't no rhyme or reason. Just packed it. Just lit it up, and had a great smoke. Very few relights. It's just much more enjoyable, I think, if you just do it. You don't, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's if you like the slow smoking contest, there's probably like a certain way that you got to pack your pipe and light it, so that way the tobacco doesn't burn as fast, and you just keep on puffing slowly, and the pipe will stay lit and all that stuff. But if you're just trying to enjoy a smoke, I think if you just not think about it and just do it, I think you'll be all right. So that's my little bit of advice. my my ideal smoke. So thank you, Cosmo, for the contest opportunity. You're giving away some really awesome items. I love those tampers, and that is a beautiful Rossi pipe, and someone's gonna be really really lucky to get that. Made myself just a plain old fashioned. I have some bourbon that I'm not a big fan of. Just drinking it neat, and I haven't tried like on the rocks or just a splash of water to kind of tone it down a bit, because it's a real biter. Like it's kind of a wild bourbon, but I decided to just make some cocktails out of it, and it seems to add a little bit of simple syrup and bitters, and you know a garnish on it, and turn a really bad bourbon into a decent cocktail. So that's what I've been sipping on right now, and then I'm probably gonna do some reading tonight. I've been wanting to do a. I've had people mention about books, or going through my favorite books or whatever, but I'm gonna do some. Been doing some reading here lately, taking a break from TV shows, and this is Gathering Blue. It's kind of like a young adult novel, I guess. The first book is The Giver, which most people have heard of that book, or I think it was a movie too after the book. But I think a lot of people read The Giver in high school or middle school or whatever. I know that's, my wife read it in school. I don't think I ever read it in school. I don't think I took that English class where they read it. I read other books in high school, but this is The Giver was one that I never read. But I heard a lot of good things about it, and I read it in like 2 days. I just couldn't put it down. Then I found out that there's a 3 other sequel books. I guess they kind of, I don't know if they're sequels, but they all kind of go together, I guess. So, which I can kind of see. I'm about, I don't know, quarter of the way in this one. I can see how they kind of are a lot alike. At least with The Giver in this one, they're pretty similar. But anyways, this is just supposed to be a video response to Cosmo, not a rant or anything. So, thank you again, Cosmo, and I'll put all of his information in the bucket and all that stuff. So, thanks again for watching, and talk to you in the next one.